believe in it. I don't remember seeing him in Ulm, but now I'll get to watch him.
Yeah, so just for fans at home watching, when you play in the qualification tournament, you are allowed to invite 2 players to the finals. And we'll find out how they get on. It's underway. The jump ball is up, and it is controlled by Dubai Basketball. And the 2025 Adidas NextGen Euroleague finals are underway. And straight away, you've got Dubai trying to pick apart this very long Barcelona defense.
Yeah, they have the length, and they're going to bother Dubai team with the length and pressure for sure.
And also, we talked about this before the game as well, though. You said this Barcelona team is incredibly physical. So it'll be interesting to see if Dubai can handle that pressure down low. Yeah,
definitely, and they have the deep roster on the bench as well. So each guy coming in and have the same length and the size. So they're not going to struggle with the physicality.
First shot of the game for Barcelona is off the mark. Paul Pena misses at the other end. The jump shot is up and away. Almost offensive rebound for Mamadou Nemaga. The ball goes out of bounds. It will go back to Barcelona, and Sean Keita, third-year veteran, if you would like to say that, of the NextGen, will take it out of bounds. And I think you're right in that, with the initial exchanges, say nervousness, but neither team has really settled into a rhythm yet.
Yeah, it's always tough beginning of the game, just to get a feel for the game. A couple shots, but no clear shots yet, except this one. But yeah, both teams are pressuring, using their hands. It's really active.
Well, looks Kluivert open scoring for Barcelona. Vukovic, one of the players we highlighted before the game for Dubai, misses the three. The other end, Barcelona taking no hesitation with pulling the trigger. Samba Gueye.
It's a beautiful stroke.
Three-point shooting seems to be something that players develop later in their career. Rare is it to see a real great shooter of the basketball at this age.
Well, yeah, they're still growing. They're still changing their shots sometimes, and it's just going to be consistent for them. They got to take the shot every time, same shot every time, and be consistent with their shot. But they're still developing.
Gueye makes that first three of the game. It's a 5-0 lead to start the game. Third with Barcelona. Make that 7-0. Keita gets the offensive rebound and lays it home gently.
Obviously, Barcelona has an advantage on the rebounds as well with their length.
The three-point shot is off the mark, and an offensive rebound for Nemaga, but he's called for a foul. That first foul called off the game goes against Dubai. See the jump shot is off from Azualas. We say this next generation of players, next generation of referees as well, I suppose, to a certain extent.
Yes, sir. It's a great test for everybody on the court.
Again on the attack. Goes into net. Pushing Amos. First score of the game. Double-digit scorer in the qualification tournament. It felt great that they won against Mega in the final by 2 points, 91-89. Although it's fair to say, though, that these teams could be very different to what we saw in the qualification tournament. A lot of new players, they've got 3-4 months on. Some of them have got better, some have gotten taller, but they're still growing.
Yes, for this age group, each day, each month is very important. So, yeah, they still keep growing, and they have a couple additions each team. So, much different than the qualifications.
First block shot of the game, Sean Keita. Nemaga going to have to come with something a little more stronger than that if you want to take down the big fella. It's a 10-0 run to open this game. Barcelona looking comfortable so far, although still very early in the action. Barcelona back on the attack once more. There, the drive, moving it.
Yeah, Barcelona keep putting that pressure inside out. They take a couple of good shots, wide open shots, and got a couple of offensive rebounds, so they're going to keep putting pressure on the guys.
And I guess again with the younger players, defense is probably the most difficult thing to teach them, right?
Yeah, you gotta get them buy into it, and you gotta explain them that defense really wins championships. You just gotta get stops in order to play next level. You gotta stop. So you gotta get stops. Your shots may not fall in every day, but you can really play defense. As you see now, it's a great defense, and this is one thing that I tell my players. You can play defense. Barcelona is putting that pressure on early on, and you just got to get stops and go for easy buckets.
So out of timeout, Luke Pluvinet will take the ball out for Barcelona, who lead by 12 points to 0. Still man-to-man defense from Dubai. Pluvinet on the drive. Lovely little drop pass down there to Gutierrez, but defense that you called for from Dubai.
Great defense. After timeout, now let's see what they come up with on the offensive side.
Yeah, and it's important when it's your timeout, the first action needs to be positive for you. So for Dubai there to get a stop, that's a big boost for them.
Yes, sir. Definitely coming out of a timeout now. It's important for them to execute on offense as well.
Behind the back pass from Huelves to Vucevic. This is the jump shot, and here comes Barcelona again.
They hit the looks, they just couldn't convert it. It's just doesn't work for Dubai at this point.
Then Keita drawing the foul on new to the game back. Toure. Great post up by the big man. Again, we touched this before. It's so much important to get teaching how to play the game. These kids all know how to shoot. They all definitely know how to dunk. But getting your footwork, that post up there
that's
from
it.
Keita, that's
just little details. Your footwork, the way you pass the ball, the way you carry yourself on the court, and it was a great footwork by Keita in the post up. And it's all about little details.
Eventually, we hope that they develop into two-time Euroleague champion like yourself. Again, I'm sorry, take you back to being 16, 17. Waiting for Gradin.
Yeah, they're having open looks, just couldn't convert it yet. And Barcelona keep putting that pressure on, put the ball inside, pulling it out.
Ball down low to Keita. He'll take his first substitution. He'll take a break. The size continues from Barcelona. One thing that does stand out, this team is big in the middle. Doesn't get much bigger than Mohamed Kone.
Yeah, as I said, they have a deep roster, so whoever comes off the bench is the same size and the physicality.
On the drive. Back into Barcelona. Dubai still looking for their first of the game.
Barcelona might go inside again.
No expectation on Vucevic as he drives down the lane. Turns the ball over, got an air ball last time. Of course, he's got a lot of experience with the men's team in the Euroleague as well this season. So we highlighted him before the game. A little more pressure coming back to this level, having been an integral part of the men's team for the last couple of months.
Yeah, it's great for him. It's great experience for him to be with the senior team and now back with his team in NextGen finals. I'm sure he learned a lot from his big brothers and being with the senior team, practicing with them, playing a couple of games. It's all about the experience. He's just got to soak it in.
Off the mark for Dubai once again, and they're still looking for their first points. Correct. This is the jump shot off the offensive rebound. Down low. Gutierrez gets his first points of the game. Beautiful pass. Dumped in. By Gia, I think that wasn't Houston. That was Gonzalez with the no-look pass down low. Surely, first points of the game for Dubai. Thompson back with Bukare. The assist to Andy Huelves. It's good to see Dubai on the scoreboard. 2 points to them. 14 for Barcelona. We're over midway through the first period. Barcelona looking like they're in control right now, that has to be said. Shot away from there's a rookie first for three. Barcelona perfect from downtown so far. Coaches would dream of that, isn't that right though?
Yes, sir. It's unlike Dubai. Dubai missed 6 threes at the beginning of the game, but Barcelona felt more comfortable shooting those threes. Dubai had the open looks, just couldn't convert it, but good start for Barcelona.
Yeah, and there's one of those examples there of the defensive lessons learned. The double team comes on the baseline. I see the bucket here from Dubai. Have them dive down, taking away the easy layup opportunity. Ball goes back to Dubai on the baseline. 5 on the shot clock. Have to get working quickly here. 4 inbounds. The shot is away by Ahmad. Mohamed Debone.
Another big prospect.
Just like a production line of size on this Barcelona team. Debone is one of the most spectacular athletes you will see this weekend.
Yeah.
Example.
Yeah.
You don't have to be jumping.
Yeah. He got caught in the air, but recovered quickly and blocked the shot. It's incredible.
I think that's what they call bands. Did you have
Bunnies.
bands?
We used to have a little bit.
Oh, you were dunk contest when you were 16, 17. Don't let me make talk you down.
I was up there, yeah, when I was young. Yeah, I was up there when that led to many injuries afterwards, flying up and landing hard.
Did you eventually learn the value of becoming a ground warrior?
Yes, definitely. At the end of my career.
It gives longevity, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
At the free throw line, Debone gets his first point of the game. In the finals in Belgrade, get a double-double, 12 rebounds, and 10 points and 12 rebounds in 17 minutes. That's how productive this young man can be. Now he extends his team lead. It's a dominant first quarter by Barcelona. Just a reminder, this is the first game we added as next generation Euroleague finals 2025. Group A action. Dubai basketball against Barcelona, and so far Dubai have 2 points. Barcelona has 19. Dubai struggling with fantastic exterior defense. Offensive foul. Paul, what do you see there, though?
Yeah, it's one thing that, screening is really important. Is you talk about the little details, taking care of little details, but guards have to wait for the screen because sometimes bigs are rushing and trying to catch the guys, and that leads to a moving screen. So I always tell my guards, wait for the screen, be patient. So usually it's a turnover of a big guy, but it's to me it's the guard's fault.
3 fouls, Dukure, and that's great to have a point guard, especially guard's fault when the big score for a legal screen. More off because the foul goes to the big man.
Exactly.
And but to be fair, it has been a point of emphasis in international basketball for several years, is to make sure that the screen is set 100% rigid, shoulder to shoulder the ball and the coming off that screen. And there you see Greece using the big screen to stand low. Rebound. Debone doubles his tally. He goes to 4 points. And it's a dominant performance from Barcelona so far. +8 on the rebounding score, as well as +19 on the scoreboard.
They haven't fouled yet, so they're aggressive, but being smart as well. They can use their fouls so they get the bonus, but they didn't need it.
Nice catch and finish from Alyanak down low. Wallace with the pass.
If he can bring some toughness, he's going to be guarding Debone. Let's see if he can do a good job. But yeah, Debone is ready to go.
As Debone adds the three-point game, the three-point shot to his game, his weapons, that becomes a terrifying prospect.
Definitely.
Foul, you said they hadn't committed a foul. First foul of the game committed by Barcelona.
Well, you don't want your first foul to be a shooting foul. I meant to say they're doing a great job pressuring the ball, but obviously use those fouls when opponent not shooting.
That's a harsh call, though. He got the ball, I guess, afterwards.
Yeah.
But ball doesn't lie. If you make the free throws, Bandaka. Miguel gets his first point of the game. Takes his team's total to 5 with a free throw to come. Just over 2 minutes left in this first period. Gricic on the drive, kicks to the corner. Strong baseline penetration. Gonzalez perhaps had the open look, but they move it on, and Grujic hits another three. A remarkable start from Barcelona, 5 of 5 from deep, and they stretched out to a very dominant 22-point lead as the first quarter drags down. Step back jump shot is off the mark, and here comes Barca once more. We're going to see their fast break action now. Grujic drives down the gut, converts the layup, and then he does a little bit of breakdance in there to flip back to his feet. He's asking for a foul. The referee says, get back on defense, young man. Dubai looking to get some rhythm, maybe looking a bit like the rabbit caught in the headlights right now. Alyanak work against the double team. Great defense, great hands there from Gonzalez. And here comes Barca. Grujic drives with the floater. Comes off the front of the rim and go back to Dubai. We must say it's almost like a heavyweight boxer that's been pounded on the ropes right now. Need the end of this first quarter. You see Grujic converting the layup. 5 points for the number 9. It will be a Dubai basketball as the first quarter winds down. More substitutions. If anything, as Mo Keita comes in the game.
Barcelona keep pressure in the full court. Let's see if they can force him to a turnover.
It's hard to believe with Mohamed Keita out there, they're a bit more athletic, which is hard to believe how way they jump all over the court. And look, the pressure on every shot. Gaboni with the defensive rebound. And they'll settle down. And their game management has been okay, it's 10 minutes. It's a very small sample set. But they know when they got the chance to run, and they know when to try to pound it inside.
Great pass. Yeah, again, I mean, we see that Dubai is struggling shooting from behind the arc. And, they're gonna what Barcelona is doing, putting the ball inside. And once they put the ball inside, they find open shots outside. So Barcelona is more organized at this point in this first quarter.
Well, their quality is showing through of Barcelona, it has to be said. That's resulted and definitely being demonstrated on the scoreboard. What an impressive start from this young man, Mohamed Debone. A lot of hype about him when he had his first appearance in the Next Generation tournament last year. People could not believe how athletic he was, but we've seen so far a balanced performance from him. He's at 8 points. Yeah. 3-point shot, block shot.
Contributed as soon as he came off the bench. It's a great mentality, being ready when your name is called, and it shows a great character to me that come in and contribute them right away on both ends on the court.
Open look for Alyanak. Misses the 3. Offensive rebound and the stick back. Miguel Bandaka with his first field goal of the game. Barcelona will hold for the final offense of the first quarter. The lead by 24. Debone made his first 3, makes another, and that will be the end of the... to make some kind of run. Maybe here's the start of the second. Second period underway. Barcelona using the full depth of their bench. Miguel Gonzalez kicks it down to this young man, Debone. And the only, I can't call it a weakness, the only thing that he seems to have any issue with is just his physique. He hasn't got the power to get through the double team in the post. Dubai with the stop. Now, Weldes drops the ball off. A strong drive. Manolopoulos is called for the offensive foul. As Mohamed Keita steps in front. Manolopoulos said, I'm not scared of the big fellas, but they didn't go for the block shot. Like the drive from the point guard, but when it's the trees, and the oak tree was not forgiving. Barcelona once again on the offense, leading by 27 points.
Again, they put the ball inside, keep pounding them from inside. That makes a huge difference and open up the shots for the threes as well. So everything works out perfectly for Barcelona so far.
Keita with the finish in the paint. Dubai off the mark. Offensive rebound by Alianak. Nice footwork by the young Turkish player. You talk about how important footwork was. That then creates the basket for him by him being able to step through.
Definitely, he didn't rush once he get the ball. He just read the defense and great footwork, not travel the ball. It's a good finish.
Barcelona on top with the ball. The drive. Mohamed Keita misses the layup. Here comes Dubai. Anopoulos. I have to admit, I mean, he's only short sample set, but Alianak gets his team's first three-point shot. Well, they missed 9 in a row in the first quarter. If they make 9 in a row here in the second, they'll get right back into this game. So first of all, they got to slow down this Barcelona offense. Gonzalez misses the first three-point miss of the game for Barcelona. Dubai on the attack. Huelves. There. Step back three, and it comes up short from Ramani. There's a whistle in transition. The foul is called. That is Anil Alianak, who misses the three. Anopoulos with the standard half-court defensive foul to stop the fast break opportunity.
Dubai needs to play a little more aggressive on defense in order to get back in this game, because it seems like shots are not falling in, and the only way to get back in the game is getting some stops, which they're struggling with, especially inside game. So they got to do a better job pressuring the ball, not to let the ball go inside easily.
Again, the veteran Sound Keita gets the easy score. Another missed three from Dubai, but they get the offensive rebound. Nice spin move to the baseline by Gradin, and he's fouled by Mohamed Keita. The Argentinian big man will go to the free throw line, looking to get his first points of the game. Nice drop step, leaning into the basket. Keita leaning in, getting in with the body and the arms. And free throws come, which of course is off the mark. Nothing going through the rim for Coach Rimat and his team so far. Converts the second. Dubai 13, Barcelona 38. Dubai is the nominated home team in this game. Of course, it's all central venue. Got to have a home team and away team. As Barcelona get on the attack again. Paul Peña scored the first basket of the game. Kicks off to Guille, scored the first three. There's a steal. Transition opportunity. Huelves down the lane, can't convert the layup. Rebound is stripped away by Barcelona in transition. Peña! He gets the layup to go. And you like the energy to get back on defense after he makes the score. Barcelona by 27. There's going to be another charge. Nope. We'll see which way the referee's going to call this. The referee has called that on Mohamed Keita.
These are good fouls. They're, being aggressive and helping their teammates. So these fouls are completely okay. You see, there's 3 guys around them when he drives. Barcelona is really trying hard to help each other on defense.
I'm not sure Mohamed Keita knew too much about that foul, actually. You see Peña laying the ball home at the other end. Keita comes to his feet and he'll take a break. I'll say he was sort of helping on defense, as you said, which is great help, but he pivoted into a guard coming at full speed. Actually, it's Simon Gradin. No, it's baseline possession. That was not judged to be in the act of shooting. Manos Marinopoulos will take the ball out of bounds for Dubai. Vukovic swarming defense from Sound Keita with the intensity on his face, but Vukovic is equal to the challenge, and he gets the score.
Very good finish. He didn't settle for 3. Took the advantage of big guy and attack him.
Strong drive, even stronger offensive rebound, but can't convert Sound Keita, but they get another chance. 6 offensive boards for both teams now. Yeah. Not much happening there. Been impressed with San Keita so far. Number 63 of Barcelona.
Keita has been great. Shooting high percentage, being around the rim, getting rebounds.
And again, I'll defend him again because he's in practice, Guille probably shoots that every single time. And now you decide to try to pass to me.
Right, yeah. It's just decision making sometimes, you know. These guys, they're being too unselfish too. So when there's a right shot, you got to take that shot, you know.
But this is a facet of the game that you learn that there's certain players, you know, when they get loose, they're not thinking about passing the ball. And it's not a bad thing because you know he's going to put it up.
Right.
So you know either get back on defense or go block out.
Exactly.
Another missed jump shot there from 3. Dubai now 1 of 13 from deep. Barcelona back on the attack once more. Plus 9 rebounding, 21 to 12.
This is what Dubai needs to do. Just get stops and go for easy transition.
Yeah, Manolopoulos, been impressed with him since he's come in this second period. Young Greek guard. You know, you hate to stereotype players by his nationality, but you think over the years the great Greek guards, Sloukas, Spanoulis, they're all aggressive, strong, going to the basket. Cerebral players as well who see the floor, read the floor well. We're seeing this in Manolopoulos early on as he makes his first points of the game. Converts a pair. It'll be a Barcelona possession. Dubai actually outscoring Barcelona in the start of this second period by 10 to 6, so the nerves have maybe settled down a little bit.
That's it. Another turnover by Barcelona. Dubai is being active on defense, but he's got to convert it.
Gang block shot there. And there's bodies flying. But Manolopoulos with that steal. You can see the drive there. It's Keita who comes in from the weak side, sweeps the ball away. 3 block shots for Barcelona in the game so far. Nursing a 23-point lead midway through the second period. Bubanet will bring it up. Guarded by Manolopoulos.
They're getting good pressure. You just can't let go by there. Yeah.
Okay, so I can hear you in the timeout now, Coach. You're saying, look, you played 3 steps of defense and then stopped.
Yeah.
You've got to keep him in front of you.
That's it. You have the intention, you just got to keep playing. Don't stop playing.
Yeah, and also communication. One thing that young players seem to struggle with is talking to each other on defense. So Manolopoulos, when he gets beaten, he should be yelling
I agree.
for the help, and instead he gets his teammate dunked on.
I agree. Great pass.
Good hustle on the backboards from Dubai. Certainly been a lot more competitive here in this second period. Can't say Barcelona have relaxed. Dubai have raised their game. Manolopoulos at the buzzer. And another offensive rebound. This time Alionak. Well, this will certainly give encouragement to the Dubai basketball team. Especially if Vukovic can make a 3, which he can. And if you're Coach Marin of Barcelona, not panic stations, but at what point do you call a timeout?
I mean, we were talking about the length of Barcelona, but we see that now Dubai has more, they have more offensive rebounds than Barcelona. You know, Dubai is dominating on offensive rebound. Barcelona has done a great job defensively, but they got to finish it up with the rebound.
Well, credit to Dubai, they're certainly playing, out-hustling the Barcelona team in the start of the second period, but we got a steal. And a breakaway. Manolopoulos tells the referee he did not commit a foul, but instead, Samba Guille will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
It's just a miscommunication here.
And you know what? Manolopoulos, he may have a point.
Yes.
Well, he got him on the arm as well, probably, but
yeah, it's always controversial, you know, when you hit the ball, there's a hand, not, you know, it's part of the ball or not. It's just up to the referee, obviously.
But it's always more difficult as a player. If you chop down on the basketball, the referee is more often than not going to go against you.
Yes.
Just because visually it looks like you've done something wrong. Guille, who made the first 3-point shot of the game, makes his first free throw. He goes to 4 points personal and extends his team's lead to 26. Make that 27 as he shoots both free throws there now. 8 of 9 from the free throw line as a team. Barcelona comfortably ahead, but Dubai certainly playing better in this second period as it winds down towards halftime. Alionak off with the three. And there's that hustle again from Dubai. You know, it's not as if they're just going and grabbing it. They're just keeping the ball alive. Maybe Barcelona relaxing, not blocking out as well as they should do. This is something that can happen sometimes. You tell me when you're that much bigger than the opposition, you don't block out, you just go get the ball. And so they just dive around you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how big you are, you just got to box out. It's one of the main things that, you know, we talk about details. No matter how tall you are, it doesn't matter that means that you're going to get the rebound, or, you know, you just got to keep boxing out. Yeah,
nice breakaway, fast break dunk for Dubai there. Namaga, who makes the slam dunk. Gutierrez answers with a three. Interesting, Mamadou Namaga played for Barcelona under 18s in the 22-23 season. It's his first points of the game. We've got a timeout on the floor, has been called. It is a 28-point lead for Barcelona as...
Yeah, we talk about communication, you know, defensively. You know, you cannot keep your mouth shut. You know, you just got to constantly talking to your teammates, especially on the rotations. That's one thing that Dubai needs to do a better job, especially on the pick and roll defense. 5 guys needs to be involved and constantly talk because Barcelona is reading these open rolls really well and always find the open shot.
This where is the ball.
Again, so I'm picking on you as a coach.
Easy pass. We must put more pressure
Players to
on the
talk
ball.
to each other on defense.
You know, you can't be shy. You got to be vocal. Doesn't matter if you're a guard or big guy. Big guys got to play the screen. You know, guards must be pressure on the ball. Ball. It's just a habit. It's just a habit. You keep talking. You can't be shy of talking.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, run the court. These guys, they're going to be playing in front of maybe 15, 20,000 people near future. So in order to, you know, play better defense, you just got to talk. You got to communicate. You got to hear each other.
Yeah, but you got to look cool while you're doing that too. Because I got a social media following. I got 40,000 TikTok followers. I got to look good, coach. We be talking on defense.
No, believe me, if you keep talking, that's going to make you a better player, and you're going to get more followers and more interactions on social media.
Well, teams coming out, second quarter, winding down. Dubai being competitive here in the second period, but still trailed by 28. Vukovic missed the three. The Bone back in the game and announced his presence with a monstrous rebound. And Grujic eases his way up court. Barcelona settling into the half-court set. The bigs screen for each other, then put that ball screen in. Bone looking downstairs, feed his teammate. That's big to big action.
Right now, the Bone and Kone in at the same time. It's a trouble for Dubai. You know, it's going to be tough to contain them.
Well, they got that switch on the high screen and roll, looking to get the matchup. Weldes, who is 15 centimeters and probably 30 kilos lighter than Abdurrahmane Kone. And he doesn't even say thank you to his teammate for the switch. And it'll be Kone who'll go to the free throw line. Both teams have committed 5 fouls in this second period, so any more defensive fouls committed in the final 2.5 minutes will result in free throws. Abdurrahmane Kone got a little bit of a shimmy on his free throw stroke. Better be able to make it if you can do it behind the back before you shoot the ball. Remember, in the olden days, it used to be if you wear a crazy number like 00 or 99, you better be able to play. Nowadays, look, that's for the TikTok followers, right?
I mean, as long as it works, it goes in. Well, he missed this one, but...
Well, he doesn't have, he could be 95%. I'll let him miss one. 29-point lead for Barcelona. They led by 27 at the end of the first period. Andy Valdez tries to drop inside, but he just dropped it down to Nimaga, who gets in trouble, and there'll be a jump ball that's called between Kone and Nimaga. Referee not able to decide. And we do have possession arrows.
It's a tough call.
Well, referees can only go by what they see. We do not have the instant replay system in place for the Next Generation tournament. Valdez converts a pull-up jump shot, gets his first points of the game. Grujic, well defended there. Zlolas putting pressure on the ball, forcing the turnover. Barcelona haven't taken care of the basketball particularly well. 9 turnovers so far, Dosh, in this first half.
Yes, it's quite high for Barcelona team, but you got to give credit to Dubai. They're being active. They always using their hands actively on defense and force Barcelona make turnovers, but they weren't able to convert those turnovers into a basket yet.
Foul call. Will be Kluvenet will go to the line. Alianak taking him out in transition. Luke Kluvenet, 4 points, 2 assists so far in this game. Going to add to that total. His first trip to the free throw line. Well, if 20 minutes is anything to go by, it's been a statement of intent from Barcelona. Anybody who doubted that they were up to the challenge so far will have been corrected. I think that's safe to say, wouldn't you say, Doge?
Yes, sir. I mean, definitely they've taken this game very seriously, and doesn't seem like they're going to stop at any point. They already scored 53 points before the half time, so it's a great discipline that they put on the court.
Well, the great news is every game from the Adidas Next Generation Euroleague finals will be available live on the Turkish Airlines Euroleague live channels, YouTube, Euroleague TV. Grujic drives, gets the layup, strong finish. He's really developed his body strength.
This is, I think, one thing that he improved by just practicing and playing with the senior team. That move he just saw using his body is definitely something that he got from his big brothers on the senior team.
Yeah, that's a great observation. That experience that you get, and he does translate to this level, playing against smaller, less developed players. Beautiful interior pass. Kone wants to slam, but gets fouled from behind. Diop Amath coming over the back of the big man. He will take his unique free throw style back to the stripe to shoot 2 more. Grujic with a nice pass inside. There you see again that strong use of the body. Left hand on the left-hand side of the basket. How easy is the game when you can use your right and your left hand?
I mean, in a modern era now, you got to use both. It makes everything easier for you, obviously, but there's you got to be able to finish. You watch Kyrie now in the NBA, how he finishes with both hands. You can't really tell if he's lefty or right-handed, so it's incredible.
Once upon a time on the scout report, they'd say if he was right-handed or left-handed. That's almost like an afterthought now, because you're right, the necessity because of athleticism. Shot blockers come from everywhere. You have to be able to use your body, and we get a double dribble turnover. That's maybe a little bit of fatigue at the end of a brutal first half for Dubai. Andy Valdez with the double dribble. It's his 4th turnover. Dubai now double digits, 10 turnovers in the period. Grujic, hesitation dribble, turns it over. Amath goes coast to coast and converts with the left hand, just as we talk about it on the left hand side. Amath goes to 2 points personal. First half winding down. That's 7 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Dubai should get the ball back. Gricic looking to feed Kone downstairs. Welves with the steal. And then Guille steals it right back, and an unsportsmanlike foul is called. As Welves, frustrated, tries to get him back and commits the foul.
Great job by Guille, you know, not giving up. It's a crucial steal, and forced Dubai to foul him, which ended up with unsportsmanlike. And Barcelona is going to have the ball again for the last possession of the game.
Welves gets the unsportsmanlike, which is his 3rd foul of the game, along with his 5th turnover. Pesky defense from Guille. His team 5th steal of the game, although Dubai have got 7 steals themselves. Guille makes the free throws, and with 7.8 seconds left in the first half, Barcelona will have possession. So to close out the first half on a high, you got 58 points. I don't see how you can have any disappointment with what comes out this final 8 seconds, but let's see. It will be sideline possession. Paul Pena will take it out. Dubai maintaining man-to-man defense. Gricic working the dribble, the high screen, the roll, the rip through, stolen away by Amath though, and that should be it for the final 20 minutes.
This was his 3rd turnover in a row, unfortunately, but you know, he's got to learn from it. These guys are obviously, he's trying to help his teammates out, but that's something that he needs to refocus in the second half.
Great hustle there from Diop. Amath playing hard, even though his team are down by 32 points. 0.6 seconds left. Barcelona have got the ball back because the possession arrow up to jump ball. Ball's lobbed up, and that is actually it. Caught the first half a little bit early. So players slowly leaving the court. And at the half, it is Dubai basketball.